Hello you guys, what is up? Welcome back. If you are new here, it's very nice to meet you. Hope everybody watching is doing well. Hope you guys are taking care of yourselves. So, today's pick a card, you guys, is going to be a little bit different. Basically what I did, and I don't know what I'm going to title this, so like whatever I titled it, shout out to future me, okay? Because I don't know what I'm titling this. Basically what I did, you guys, is I took a bunch of different like pick a card topics and put them in a hat, and I jiggled it on camera, and we picked the topic for the reading that you are going to pick like on camera. So everyone has a different reading. Everyone has different cards used, obviously based on like what the topic is. There's like love stuff in here. There's career stuff. There's like past life. I put past life in here. That didn't come up in the reading, but if you guys do like this idea, I will do it again. I guess it's like a mystery pick a card is how I don't know you guys, but like there's different topics in here, okay? And we jiggled and we wiggled and we got a freaking topic for each pile. So that's what we're doing today. Yeah, I'm excited for you guys to get into it. I feel like all the readings really like, I don't know, they felt very juicy. So I hope you guys are excited. Without further ado, here's a clip of the piles right now. Hello you guys, these are 3 piles. We have group 1, group 2, and group 3. If you guys need a moment to meditate on which pile is calling your name, you guys are free to do that right now. And if you want to pick more than one, you guys are welcome to do so. Remember, each of these piles are a different topic, okay? So yeah, anyways, voila. So you guys, you have now picked your pile. Please go ahead and check out the description box, where I'll have you guys timestamps for when the reading starts. And with that, we will go ahead and just jump into today's pick a card. Hi group 1, welcome to your guys' reading. Obviously, we're gonna start off by pulling the topic that you guys are doing. I'm not looking. Group 1, what will the reading be for group number 1? Okay. Okay, so we have lucky you. All right, so this reading, you guys, is going to be about the luck that is on its way to you. So what is something lucky that is about to happen to you? I'm gonna go ahead and roll the dice, and then I will go ahead and shuffle the cards off camera. Can I please get the zodiac sign, sun, moon, rising for group 1? Virgo and Leo. Hello Virgo, hello Leo. Leo and Aries. Hello Leo, hello Aries. Virgo, just Virgo. Okay, so heavy Virgo energy. If your sign didn't pop up, you guys, it's okay. The dice is just dessert. Also, for those of you where you're like, what is this topic about? I'm seeing this coming up for you guys. Like perhaps you need this reading because you've been struggling with, I'm sorry, my freaking throat. Perhaps you guys have been struggling with your mental health. Perhaps you've recently gotten some bad news. Maybe you're going through a difficult time right now and you just need some good news or some positive energy flowing your way. So that is what this reading is going to be focusing on the good things that are coming to you, the luck that's coming to you. So I'll be right back. If you are in need of a pick-me-up group 1, this is definitely your pile. So the first card that came up was the Empress, and this is amazing, stunning, beautiful. If you're feeling down, the Empress is divine feminine energy. She's nurturing, she is loving, she is beauty, she is luxurious. The Empress is also a creator. She brings life into the world, you guys, and that does not always have to mean because obviously like there's an array of people here, right? And not all of you are capable of or in a position where you want to bring life into the world in regards to like having a child, right? That's, you know. But the way we can look at this is bringing something into the world that we view as abundant, or bringing something into the world that we view as valuable, right? So this could be starting a project. This could be finding a new hobby. This could be starting something that we want to see eventually grow, okay? Maybe starting university, maybe going back to university. Maybe we are deciding that we want to change up what we do in our career. Maybe we are entering into a phase where we are no longer accepting like less than what we deserve. So heightening our standards could be a situation for some of you, which will then bring in prosperity or bring in more prosperous opportunities. I'm also seeing this as like feeling really good about ourselves, feeling really comfortable in our bodies, feeling really confident. So if you guys have been feeling a little lackluster, or if you've been feeling like not good enough or just icky within your own self, this could be a signifier for some of you that that is about to change, and you are going to be feeling more confident, more beautiful, perhaps more desirable. So I definitely think that we're wanting to like bring something into the world. Some of you guys want to start writing. Some of you want to start to learn a skill set, because not everybody is going to like school or university. Not everybody has a desire to change their career. But I see us like making small changes in our life that are going to lead to like bigger things. It could be like implementing more discipline in our schedule, or implementing yeah, I really feel like implementing more discipline in our schedule for those of you where you have been feeling stagnant, and that helping you, that is going to help push you forward or help push you towards things that you do want to grow. I'm almost seeing the Empress in this particular situation as like gaining the skill set, or gaining again the discipline that you need in order to then sit down and really like plant that seed of prosperity, if that's making sense, you guys. For some of you, you're wanting love, and I know I'm saying a lot on just this one card, but some of you are wanting love, and I'm seeing this almost as us wanting to invest in ourselves. And that doesn't have to be with our physical bodies, you guys. I hate that I have to say this, because I feel like it's so like duh to me, but I know not everybody here watching knows my intentions. When you are working on yourself, that does not always have to mean that like you're doing something to your physical self. That could mean that you are nourishing your mind, you're nourishing your emotional state. Maybe you're deciding to go to therapy. Maybe you are deciding to work on your physical self, and that doesn't have to be for better or for worse. It could be like, oh, I just want to dress in a manner or present in a manner that's more authentic to who I am. I know for a lot of years, I personally would dress in a manner that was not authentic to myself, because I knew like how people wanted to perceive me. I knew how people wanted me to present for them. So I would dress the way people wanted me to instead of the way that I wanted to. And like, that's just not comfortable, right? So especially if you're trying to welcome in more prosperity, or welcome especially love, I feel like you have to present yourself in a manner that's authentic to yourself, and in a manner that makes you happy, right? We have a surprise. So again, some of you watching this have recently gone through a really difficult time. This doesn't have to be like super traumatic or anything, you guys, but it could just be that you guys have been in a place where you have felt stuck or stagnant, or you could have been in a place where you have been really down, and this is coming in as a surprise. Like this turnaround is coming in as like oh, this is, I wasn't expecting this, okay? As you guys can see here, this person is standing around about to take a sip out of their cup, and then they're like, oh, whoop-dee, whoop-dee, there is a freaking fish. Hello, wasn't expecting that, but like, hi. So a surprise, you guys, something unexpected happening. We have the Hierophant. This could be a signifier for some of you that there is a guide coming in, or a mentor of some sort, or the way I also like to see this, you guys, as like inspiration, like someone you feel very inspired by, someone who is invoking some type of like, oh, that's the direction I want to go in. It doesn't necessarily even have to be a person that's living, you guys, or an actual person. Like for me, I'm really inspired by like time eras, or does that make sense? Timelines? How am I saying that correctly? I'm inspired by eras. I'm inspired by certain eras is what I'm trying to say. So it doesn't necessarily have to be a person. It could be like a time frame. It could be a painting. It could be a color scheme. It could be a fictional, you know, whatever, but feeling inspired by something or someone is something I feel may be coming up with this card. This is represented by Taurus energy, you guys. This is also talking about doing things traditionally, or doing things in a way that's very like laid out, grounded, stable. I'm also seeing this as for some of you entering into a contract. This could be a work contract. This could be getting a new apartment, signing up for university. This could be perhaps signing, going through escrow, okay, right? Maybe you guys are getting a car, so you're signing a lease. Signing something, okay, that could be coming up for some of you, or doing things in a legal, professional manner. making some type of declaration, perhaps like an official declaration or like an official announcement for some of you. Okay. The next card we have here is the King of Swords. This is Aries. Oh my God, not Aries. This is Gemini, Aquarius, and Libra. The King of Swords is someone where he thinks he uses his brain. He doesn't work from his heart center place, you guys. He works from his mind, okay? So his thoughts are important. He likes to look at things or look at life in a very like analytical, practical way. He thinks before he acts. He is not someone who is very emotional. That's not to say he's completely emotionally inept. It's just to say that he acts from a place of logic and reason and practicality, okay? Very much not like me, but yeah, that's who the King of Swords is. So I'm almost seeing this as for some of you as you relying on your knowledge that you have gained, or perhaps you are seeking out more knowledge. This could also be a situation where truth or facts are being revealed to you, because that's something that comes with the King of Swords. Like, he is a truth seeker. He only wants the truth. He only wants things that are factual and like, again, practical. And then we have the 10 of Cups, you guys, okay? The 10 of Cups talks about getting your rainbow, getting your happily ever after. The 10 of Cups is feeling emotionally fulfilled. So for some of you, this is in reference to you feeling very fulfilled in your personal relationship, whether it's romantic or platonic. It could also be talking about you guys feeling very fulfilled in your career, with what you're studying or with what you are working towards. Because not everybody is like into romance, you guys, right? So this could be like, I feel so satisfied. I feel emotionally satisfied with just my life and my day-to-day. This could also be talking about a need to reevaluate your relationships, you guys, okay? Because sometimes the 10 of Swords talks about like needing to reevaluate your relationships and like what's going on there. But yeah, overall, this is, like I said, a happily ever after and like a beautiful rainbow magic. The next card we have here is the this is the 5th house. The 5th house is the house of children, pleasure, fun, play. I see this house very much connected to like, I don't know, just adult fun and adult like pleasure, and not necessarily in a touchy-feely way, if you guys know what I'm saying, but just like pampering yourself, going out and having fun, like focusing on you and focusing on your pleasure. It literally says passion, play, children, confidence, and creativity. So pretty much everything I said with the Empress, you guys. I feel like you guys may be entering into an era where you are invoking your inner Empress. I also feel like you guys may be wanting to have more fun or having more opportunities to have fun, to play. Perhaps you guys are having more opportunity, or you're finding more inspiration to be creative. Maybe you all of a sudden wake up and you're like, oh, I actually want to start this creative project, or I actually want to start this side hustle, or I really am feeling inspired to like put myself back out in the dating world, or to go out more with my friends, or to make friends. Maybe you guys decide you want to start taking an art class. Maybe you guys decide you want to start, I don't know, doing things artistically, doing things that get you excited, doing things that invoke passion and play and fun. Some of you, there could be children involved, especially with the Empress here. I don't want to get into health stuff, you guys. I don't like talking about kids. I get comments all the time, people asking me to like talk about their future kids, or to talk about like pregnancy and stuff, and that makes me very, very uncomfortable. Not saying like if you have asked that, I'm not saying you made me uncomfortable. I'm just saying like I don't like talking about children. I don't like talking about pregnancy. It just makes me uncomfortable when it comes to like reading for groups. It just, I just don't like it. But that's coming up here multiple times. Children has been brought up multiple times in the card, so I do just want to go ahead and say that in case any of you guys, if that resonates, it resonates. I'm not going to get too much deeper into it. Point is passion, pleasure, play, having fun, you guys, and getting creative. We also have Virgo here. This is integrity, reverence, and service, okay? So Virgo energy, you guys, has come up, first of all, a lot in the dice, but I also feel like it's kind of come up here in the cards. Virgos do tend to be planners. They do tend to be people who think a lot. They are connected to Mercury, so obviously that makes sense. Integrity, reverence, and service. Perhaps you guys are feeling inspired to go into an industry that is of service to other people. I'm really just seeing this as us moving forward with more integrity in regards to our plan or in regards to our routine, our schedule, what it is that we're doing in our day-to-day to benefit us later. We have the veil, and this is future, you guys. Again, I do feel like for some of you, there may be some type of like lifting of the veil or some type of truth coming forth. With this card, you guys, it may be like right now. Again, I feel like for a lot of you, you have recently gone through something difficult or a struggle or some type of like slump in life, and you're feeling like I'm in the dark, like there's no hope, things are not going great. I hear you seeing this, but like this isn't happening for me. I feel like this is saying your eyes are blinded right now to like what the future is. Like you don't know what is ahead. And I feel like everything else in this reading is really positive and really, you know, I feel like it's like get excited, get pumped up, get like ready for this these amazing blessings that are coming in. With the veil, I'm feeling like this is just an indicator that you guys do not see like all the luck and all the blessings that are ahead of you. We have joy, and it says rejoice in the present. Okay, the way we welcome in more blessings, you guys, is by recognizing the blessings that we have right now. Even if it's literally just clean water, even if it's literally just electricity. I don't know about you guys, but I have definitely been in a place in my life where I didn't have electricity, where I didn't have food, where I didn't have a safe place to sleep. And sometimes it really is just like counting the small blessings. Like I'm literally so thankful that I have clean water. I'm so thankful that I have a body that enables me to walk or to think or to speak or to like, it's the small things. And when we can express gratitude for the small things, we welcome in more blessings. So this could be an encouragement for you guys to take note of your blessings, to take note of things you should be grateful or you could be grateful for. I'm also seeing this, you guys, as perhaps an encouragement for you to set an alarm, just like a little alarm on your phone or something that reminds you to like take note of the things you are grateful for. Rejoicing in the present moment. All right, you guys, so glamour. It says, into this mirror, I now see the realms of possibility. First things first. The glamour part could be working on yourself, like I was saying in the beginning with that Empress. This could be you wanting to improve upon your physical self. This could be you wanting to teach yourself something and learn. I think people underestimate the power of knowledge and learning and having knowledge. It feels really good when you can teach yourself something new, you guys. That could be something you guys are looking into or wanting to start. It could also be wanting to gain a sense of more emotional stability or emotional intelligence, because obviously working on yourself includes your emotional state. That could be therapy, that could be reading more self-help books, that could be doing your shadow work. It could be an array of different things, you guys. But I also want to focus on the into the mirror, I now see the realms of possibility. Some of you guys do not see the realm of possibility. Some of you guys do not see the potential of having a bright future. Some of you do not see things improving. Some of you are in a dark place where you're just like, I don't see how I could pull myself out of this, or I don't see how I could ever be happy again. And the point of this is to understand that like things are always evolving, things are always changing, you guys. So open your mind up, open your heart up to the realm of possibility. Open yourself up to things potentially getting better, and allow your heart and your mind to accept that as a possibility, and start envisioning that, you guys. Start trying to see what that could be like, what that looks like. What does a better tomorrow look like for you guys? Are you working in a particular field? Are you going back to university? Are you in a loving relationship? Have you moved? Are you traveling? What does your bank account look like? What do you look like? Like, you guys know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes when you get in a dark place, it's hard to look at tomorrow. It's hard to be like, oh, I'm gonna have this and this in the next 5 years. That's hard. And I feel like what this card is saying is like, you need to do that. Scripting may be beneficial for some of you. We have abundance here, and it says, a goddess of abundance divine, let me thrive, let fortune be mine. So obviously, you guys, this is talking about harvesting your abundance. For some of you, this could be talking about you harvesting something that you have worked on for a very long time. For others of you, this could be talking about starting that process, starting the process of putting the seed in the ground so that we can harvest, so that we can bring in this prosperity, okay? Whether you are harvesting or whether you are starting the planting process, I feel like there is something in your future, you guys, that is going to lead to abundance. There's something that is going to lead to prosperity. Our job in this is to put in the work and effort. Our job in this is to plant the seed and to nurture the seed and to tend to our freaking garden, right? So abundance. That may be connected to the creativity or the inspiration you guys are receiving. Oops. All right, the next card we have here is the Wheel of Life. And it says, I am guided by cycles of life and live in complete harmony with them. So you guys, the cycles of life, there are ups and downs. And I know there are so many people who don't want to hear that. Like, people want to live in this world of everything's just great 24/7, 365, and I don't ever want to experience adversity. And I get that, you guys, like, I really do. Unfortunately, like, that's life. Like, life has ups, life has downs, and that's just, it is what it is. And to fight that or to try to avoid that, I don't think is beneficial. There are lessons in every difficult situation we are in. There's lessons in every positive situation we're in as well, but we tend to take more from our downs than we do from our ups. This is just expressing to you guys that, like, again, if you are in a dark place right now, things are going to improve, because that is the natural cycle of life. Nothing in life is permanent. Everything is going to change. Change is always inevitable. I feel like some of you listening to this don't, again, see how that's possible. You don't see how things can improve. But it's literally just like the cycle of life. Like, it's not, there's no choice. Life has no choice but to change. There is no option in that. It's not debatable. Like, everything in life evolves. Everything in life changes. That's just is what it is. There's no, you know what I'm saying? There's no arguing that. Life is inevitably going to change. The next card, this is exactly what I feel like I've been saying this entire reading. It's Mirror, and it says, the beauty you see in me is a reflection of you. So what you reflect, what you are projecting to the universe, is being reflected back onto you. Okay, so if you are wanting to bring in more blessings, more beautiful abundance, then you need to project that energy to the universe, you guys. And I was talking about that. Where was I talking about that at? I don't remember where I was talking about it at, you guys, but the point is, this is saying, like, what you reflect is what you're getting back, okay? So if you are wanting to, I think I was talking about it with the gratitude, rejoicing in the present. You need to project what you're wanting to bring into your life, you guys, okay? The beauty you see in me is a reflection of you. The last card I have for you guys, group number 1, is Kyanite. This is truth, communication, and clarity. It is represented by Aries, Taurus, and Libra. It's also represented by Jupiter, which is connected to Sagittarius, and it's also represented by Neptune, which is represented by Pisces. I also want to take note that Jupiter is the planet of abundance and expansion, and Neptune is the planet of dreams and spirituality and things like that. So that may be significant for this reading. I think it is. You take that how you would like, though. So it says, speak your truth. Kyanite cuts through the confusion, fears, and negativity and connects you to your most authentic self. Soothing the soul. Kyanite sharpens your leadership skills and enhances communication skills, giving you the boost you need when addressing groups. Kyanite opens the pathway to act as a bridge from person to person or even between dimensions, delivering telepathic messages. Kyanite is especially great for opening your throat chakra and bringing clarity and focus when you need it. Okay, guys. That is Kyanite. The thing I'm taking with this, you guys, again, is things becoming more clear for you, or there's like a veil being lifted from your eyes so that you can see clarity in regards to moving forward. I'm also seeing this as you guys needing to step up and lead and take a leadership position. And that's not to lead other people necessarily, but to lead yourself, to make more decisions for yourself based on yourself, what you want, not listening to outside sources. And this also talks about connecting to your most authentic self, which I was talking about again with the learning, with becoming emotionally intelligent and like working on your emotional state, working on your physical self. I've talked about that throughout the reading. Anyways, that is what I have for you guys, group number 1. I feel the need to pull from the bowl. I'm not going to be pulling for the bowl for every group, but I feel the need to do it with this group. Ooh. So we have stable. seeking more stability. There could be more stability coming in for you guys. We have older. I'm seeing this as wisdom, you guys, okay? Perhaps, again, that mentor I was talking about earlier. A government job, okay? Some of you may be seeking a more comfortable job within the government. We have young. So older and young, I find that really interesting. We have J. Your name could start with a J, or someone significant in the situation's name could start with a J. We have it's baking. What does it's baking mean, you guys? It means your blessings, your luck, it's in the oven, okay? It's baking, it's taking its time, it's gotta cook. You don't wanna have a freaking salmonella cake, okay? You don't want that. You want the cake to be completely baked so you don't get salmonella. We have exotic. This could be indicating some type of travel or perhaps meeting someone new. Ooh, we have toxic. Okay, I'm seeing that as us in a toxic state, or us again trying to overcome that toxic state. Rising, we could see that as like a phoenix rising from the ashes. Maybe your rising sign has shown up in today's reading. We have Scorpio. Hello, Scorpio, transformation. We have 16. 16, your birthday could be on the 16th. You watching could be 16. We have 30. Again, you could be 30, perhaps your birthday's on the 30th. That is what I have for you guys, group number 1. Let me know below if this resonated. Thank you. I love you. You guys, again, change is inevitable. So like if it's rough right now, just know it's not going to always be like that. Again, thank you. I love you. And I'll talk to you really soon. Okay, bye. Hello, group 2. Okay, we're going to start off with picking your topic for this reading. Oh, wait, hold on. Okay, here, we'll just close it so then I can't see it all and you guys can't see, and we're just like both going to be surprised. Okay, group number 2, what topic? Oh, okay, so this is going to be a love reading, you guys. This is a letter from your love. You can decide what love this is. I'm not going to be specific with this. Pick which love you want, a soulmate, your husband, your wife, your future boyfriend, your twin flame, whoever you want, you guys, and we will go ahead and get the cards for that. I'm going to shuffle off camera just because I want to listen to music and vibe while I shuffle for you guys. And yeah, I'll be right back. Group 2. Oh, let me like shove all this to the side so we can like get organized and focused. I'm gonna start with the dice really quick because I'll forget if I freaking don't. Cancer and Aquarius. Hello, Cancer. Hello, Aquarius. Sun, Moon, Rising. Leo. Just Leo. Love you the most, Leo. Gemini and Libra. Okay. Gemini, Libra. Sun, Moon, Rising. Okay. All right, guys. Also in the cards, we have Sagittarius, Libra, Capricorn. Love you. Those are all the zodiac signs that are coming up so far. I may or may not pick from the goblet at the end. I'm unsure. Ooh, that was twin flame I just ticked off in there. So anyways, let's start. The devil. Okay, so this is, here's the thing. You guys are like, oh, this is a love letter, but like the devil's here. What the frick? The way I see this, you guys, when the devil comes up in a love reading, or in this particular case, a love letter, I'm seeing this as like, I want to say like, I want to take a bite out of you. Like I want to consume you. And I know that sounds gross and a little intense, but that's what the devil is. He's a little freaking intense. This talks about obsessive behavior sometimes, addictive behavior. So I'm seeing this in regards to a love letter as like, I'm addicted to you. I don't want to say I'm obsessed with you because I know that's like not... The devil's not healthy though, you guys. Like, how am I supposed to work around that? I can't work around it. This person who you are receiving a love letter from, it feels very much like what they're trying to relay to you in this love letter is, I feel very obsessive. I feel very much like you consume my every thought. I want to be around you. I want to consume you. I feel bound to you. I feel connected to you. That's what I'm feeling with that. Like, I feel literally like tied to you. Some of you may think that's too intense. Maybe this isn't your reading. For those of you where you like intense love, you like intense relationships, or you feel like it would make sense as this person would say that, that's very much the energy I get with the devil. It's like, I'm obsessed with you. I want to be around you all the time. I feel connected to you. I feel bound. It's not connected. It's like chained. I feel chained and bound to you. This could also be talking about adult energy though, you guys. So it could be talking about wanting to express the inner adult, okay? The inner adult needs. Sometimes it talks about toxicity, you guys, and to be honest, obviously when someone wants to be bound to you, that's not going to be healthy for every single person. Obviously, if there is an unequal amount of like love or need for attention or need for obsession or whatever intensity, if there's not an equal amount of intensity between the two of you, then obviously that can turn a little bit toxic. I just have to point that out because, like, you know, the devil is a little toxic. He's a little much. The next card we have here is the Ace of Cups. This is an overflow of emotion, you guys. This is, my love for you is so intense. It's so profound that it literally just overflows, which kind of makes sense with the devil here because, again, he's intense and he's obsessive and he's like, I'm bound to you. I'm chained. We are chained at the soul. This gives me very much like a dark, romantic, but like deep and dark love letter. Like, it feels like someone that like I would date, okay? It feels like someone who's a little intense, a little messed. It's a Scorpio love, you guys. That's what this love letter is, okay? If you're not connecting to that, this ain't for you, baby. This is for those of you who are like, and it's not that they have to be a Scorpio or they have to have significant Scorpio placements, you guys. That's not what I'm saying. But it's a Scorpio love. It's a like deep, dark, intense, maybe a little scary. I love it though. Anyways, I'm getting like flustered reading this, you guys. I feel a little like nervous. Anyways, Ace of Cups, overflow of emotion, overflow of love, very intense, very deep, very, I'm overflowing with love, okay? We have the Ace of Rings. I see you as a golden opportunity. I see you as treasure. I see you as gold. I see you as this valuable thing that I hold up on a pedestal. This person is relaying to you in this love letter that they see you at such a high value. I know this isn't the Page of Pentacles, you guys, but leveling up keeps popping up. I feel like you are a level up. I feel like you are my dream person. I feel like you are someone that I've always wanted, and I see you in this like golden light. And again, I know it's not the Page of Pentacles. For those of you who also read tarot and you're like, that's the Page of Pentacles. I know, I understand. But like the way I'm seeing it, the way it's coming in, like I can't, it's literally like you are on a pedestal to me. You are everything that I've ever wanted, and the people I had been with previously don't compare. So how can I not see that as a level up, you guys? Anyways, we have Justice here. Justice is signifying, you guys, balance, harmony. Again, I have said this in multiple readings, you guys. Toxicity is only toxic when it's not equal, right? Because I feel like, and that's not to mean like physical stuff, like physically being abused or like being abused in the adult manner or being emotionally abused or like mentally, psychologically. That's not what I'm talking about when I say that. But I feel like there are certain traits in certain people that people have deemed as toxic or as like not good for relationships. And I think it just depends on the individual because every individual has different needs, different wants, different desires, right? What you need in your adult personal life could be way different than what I need. And you could see what I need as like toxic, or I could see what you need as like not enough or toxic, right? So it's just, what I'm trying to say with this, you guys, is you two are matching each other's energy. You two are on the same page. There's no like one person is obsessed and the other person's not obsessed. It's like this is an equal situation because that's what justice implies. It implies fairness and equality and like an equal distribution of like feelings and emotion. The Three of Cups. I want to have fun with you. This is, I don't know why, but this card in this reading just makes me so freaking happy. I want to have fun with you. I want to play. I want us to have adventures together. I want us to go out and experience life together. Like, I don't want to be one of those couples where we just go to work and then come home and clean the house and have dinner together. Like, I want to have fun with you. Like, I want you to be my best friend, and I want us to go out and have fun and share experiences together. That's how I see this Three of Cups, because that's what Three of Cups talks about. It talks about coming together and celebrating with friends and family. You and this person may love to go out together, but also incorporate like his friends or her friends and your friends, your family. Like, I feel like you guys want to have group activities together. For some of you, it could be like that. But I feel like for most of you, it's like, I just really enjoy like being with your family or being with your friends and us all going out and having fun, or vice versa, right? It's a very like intense relationship, you guys. It's a very serious and deeply like emotionally connective relationship, but also there's like this element of fun and play, and like we're just two little kids who like want to go and get into mischief. We have Temperance here, which is also signifying balance, you guys. Okay, so how I'm seeing this in this letter, I feel like this is saying where I lack, you fill in that gap. Or when I'm not strong enough to continue, you pick up the slack. Or when you're not strong enough, like, I feel like that's what it's kind of saying. It's like we fulfill each other in a way. And it's not like we're incomplete without each other, but it's like my downfalls or my things that I struggle with, you're really good at, or things that you struggle with, I'm really good at. I feel like I can rely on you. I feel like I can depend on you, and you can depend on me when you need it. Again, equality in this relationship, you guys. It's not just a one-sided, like, you guys have ever heard that saying where it's like, oh, if you want to be in a relationship and be happy, or make sure that person doesn't ever do anything messed up, they need to love you more than you love them. That's not what this relationship is. This is one of those rare relationships where the love, the respect is equal. Each party is like, it's not one way or the other, or one person is giving all the emotional stuff and the other person's just like, oh, I kind of like them. It's very much an equal relationship. Okay. We will just go here. We have nearby, you guys, and I'm seeing this nearby as this person saying like, I always want to be close to you. I always want to be like in physical, close proximity to you. That's just how I'm seeing this. Like, I want to be nearby. This could also be indicating that you guys live really close to each other. You live in the same town, you live in the same city. Nearby. Where is the other one? Okay, just for you. It could be that this person feels like you were made for them, or they were made for you. I only want to give this part of me to you. I only want to share certain things with you. Like, I feel like I am just for you and you are just for me. This is, again, a very intense relationship. So again, if you guys are not into intense relationships, this is not your reading. This is not your person, and this message is not meant for you. This is for those who, again, are very much into the intensity when it comes to romantic love and romantic relationships. Because everything in this letter, especially so far, is very much just like, it's giving me like Edward and Bella. It's giving me like soulmates. We're obsessed with each other. We can't get enough of each other. Like, again, I want to inhale you. I want to consume you. And not literally in a weird, like, cannibal way, but like in a, yeah, anyways. We have inner peace. How amazing is this, you guys? Okay, also on her book, it says, I am enough. And then on the top right here, it says, you are enough. So this person is relaying in their message that you are enough. I also feel like in this letter, they are trying to relay to you guys that they want to be your peace. That they feel like in this relationship, you guys should have a safe space. You guys should have a place where you can come and be yourself and be authentic and understand that like you are safe, okay? You two may feel like each other's peace. You two may feel like each other's sanctuary. We have chivalry, you guys. And the way I describe chivalry in a group reading, I see this as common respect. I see this as going out of your way to show your partner that you love them, to show them that you respect them, to be considerate of them. This could be in the form of, you know, flowers and gifts and being romantic and things like that. Obviously, I don't know who is watching this, so I don't know if you fall into the feminine role or the masculine role, or if it's somewhere in between. Regardless though, I feel like all of us in our relationships can find ways to perform these like chivalrous acts. I know for me, the way that I perform this is by, you know what, that's none of your business. The point is, you guys, chivalry, respect, keeping the romance alive, keeping the respect there, and not getting too comfortable, right? Not getting to a place where we just become complacent in our relationship, but wanting to progress the romance, wanting to keep that going, okay? And again, each individual is going to do that differently. I know for me personally, like I expect in my relationship to receive flowers every single week. If I'm not getting flowers every week, I feel like that is a lack of like trying to keep the romance alive. And I know for some of you, you're listening to that and you're like, oh my God, Cenus, that sounds so spoiled. That sounds so entitled. But I feel like that's like $7. They don't need to be an expensive bouquet. It could be like a $7 bouquet. I just feel like that shows respect and love and like, you know, I'm thinking of you. And obviously there are things I do in my relationship to also show, or my relationships to show that. So keeping the romance alive, you guys, is the point with that. Anyways, moving forward, we have, this is what I was talking about, you guys. This is exactly the chivalry card right here. It says be willing to express love and express love to receive love. Again, you guys, keeping the romance alive. It doesn't have to be flowers. It doesn't have to be buying people things or like monetary stuff. It could be just showing your partner that you love them in ways that resonate with their love language, okay? So if your partner's love language is physical touch, maybe your partner is saying in this love letter to you, like, I want to give you a back massage, or I want to make sure that you know how much I love you. If it's like you need words of affirmation, I want you to know how attracted I am to you. Expressing love and receiving love, you guys, this is important when it comes to keeping relationships going and to keeping romance alive. Not getting comfortable, wanting to express this, okay? And it's not to say not getting comfortable, like you shouldn't be comfortable with your partner or that they don't want you to be comfortable, but it's like, I want you to always be attracted to me. I want you to always feel like your needs are being met. I don't want you to feel like you're missing something so then you have to go and search for that somewhere else. The next card I have here is Trick or Treat. It says mischief and play. I love this because I feel like mischief and play is a huge part of how to keep a relationship alive, you guys. So in this love letter to you, your partner is letting you know, like, I want to be mischievous with you. I want to play. I want us to have fun. I want us to not have to live in such a deep, serious headspace all the time. Because again, this love, this romance is very deep. It is very intense. And I feel like this is them saying, like, we can break this up with play. We can break this up with laughter and fun, okay? Maybe a little bit of trouble as well. All right, we have physician here. This could be indicating your partner is being like, I care about your health. I care about your well-being. We could also look at this though as perhaps your partner being in the medical field or being some type of physician. This could also be indicating a healthy relationship though, you guys. Which again, I do feel like there is balance and equality in this relationship. We have a military man. Obviously, not everyone watching is going to be in a relationship with a military person. But the point of this, I think, is perhaps this is relaying strength in the relationship or a willingness to fight for the relationship and to make things work, to make things harmonious. Obviously, they could be in the military. If that is resonating with you, then it resonates. Maybe you watching are in the military, but I'm seeing that as an overall message of like, I want to fight for this relationship, or I'm willing to fight for our love. Like, he's literally like pushing back this like monster thingy, this like fish monster situation. And he's like, get back from my woman. Okay, so being willing again to fight for the relationship, to fight for you. We have letter, which I giggled when this came out because I was like, because this is a love letter. So yeah, letter. Perhaps a part of this person's, there's also a little like male situation here as well. So it could be this person is really talented at writing, or they're really good at expressing their love through letters. For some of you, this person may have difficulty telling you how much they love you, and maybe the way that they express that best is through writing it. That is a possibility for some of you. But letter. Okay. We have a new love is coming your way, yet in order to manifest, you must first release the past. Are you ready? All it takes is a conscious desire to do so. So making sure you release the past, you guys, in order to welcome in this new love. That could also be talking about in your love letter or in this love letter that this person is willing to like forgive mistakes and like move forward, and like apologies are the only thing that are necessary to like work through things and move on. This next one we have here is, my love is like an ocean, forever longing for your shore. You are an eternal ocean of love. I close my eyes and my heart is filled with rose quartz light. Okay. Again, deep, dark, like the ocean, you guys. Very freaking love it. Okay, now the last two cards we have here, you guys, again, I chuckled because we have the main male and the main female. Obviously, if you are not in a hetero relationship or that's not a vibe for you, this could just be seen as masculine and feminine energy. But regardless, you guys, this person sees you as their counterpart. This person sees you as their soulmate. This person sees you as like their person. You are my person. I am your person. We are meant to be in this life. Okay. I don't know how else to explain this to you guys. I don't know how else I would describe this. The main male and the main female, masculine and feminine, divine coming together. Let's go ahead and just pull a few of these, okay? Just a few. Okay. We have building. Obviously, I told you guys, this person wants to build this strong relationship with you. They want it to be fair. They want it to be equal. They want it to be balanced. So that's how I'm reading that building. Yin and yang, literally masculine and feminine. Reliable. This person wants you to know they are reliable. You can count on them. Misunderstood. They may be very misunderstood, you guys, okay? Their persona from two other people may be an image that's not authentic to who they actually are. We have party, which also indicates them wanting to have fun with you. Smile. I feel like this person wants to make you smile. They want to make you laugh. They want you to be happy. And then we have water, which I think is just crazy. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, hello. Also, you guys, water reminds me of depth and emotions and like all the things that come with water, okay? So I definitely feel like this person, like the love they have for you is as deep as the ocean, if not deeper. I feel like this is a very, again, emotionally intense relationship, emotionally intense love letter to you. This person wants to be your peace. They want you to feel safe. They want you to be able to rely on them. They want you guys to keep the romance alive. And they also want to have fun with you. So that is what I have for you guys, group number 2. Let me know below if this resonated or if you're excited. I'm personally excited for you. And yeah, that's what I got. So thank you. I love you. And I'll talk to you really soon. Okay, bye. Hi, group 3. Welcome. I'm going to go ahead and pull your topic from the hat really quick. Group number 3. Group number 3. Oh, okay. So this is what you need to hear. What you need to hear, group 3. So I'm gonna go ahead and shuffle off camera. I'll come back, we'll do the dice, maybe we'll pull from the goblet and bring your message to you. So group number 3. Okay. Oh wait, there's a freaking blip, blip. Okay, we got the cards. We're gonna roll. Leo, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising. Capricorn, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising. Aries and Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising. If your sign didn't pop up, it's okay. That's dessert. Okay, guys. So let's just have a little talk. I feel like there's a decision that you guys need to make, or there's an upcoming crossroads, okay? I don't know if you guys are coming to the end of a cycle and you don't realize that there's like a, oh, do I go left, do I go right yet? But like, you know that you're coming up on the end of a cycle. Maybe you guys are already at the crossroads and you're like, I don't know what I want to do. Maybe you guys are stuck between this option and that option. Maybe you guys feel like you're even in a place of stagnation in your life and you know that like it's now or never, or I need to make a change and I don't know like which way to go in regards to that change. Whatever it is, you guys, there's a decision that needs to be made, okay? first card we have is Gemini with the Lovers, okay? So the Lovers indicates, first of all, two lovers coming together, soulmates reuniting. I don't feel like this is a love reading, if I'm just being honest with you. For some of you, it definitely can be. And in that case, please do interpretate this in regards to love. But for most of you, I feel like this has to do with you deciding to pick a path for yourself that is most in alignment with you and with what is going to make you happy in the long run and your higher self, your higher purpose, right? So I find that really interesting. I find that really like something to ponder on, you guys, like what is in my best interest for me to move forward. This could also be talking about coming together with something that is a part of your life purpose or your soul mission. So the Lovers, I asked for clarification because I was like, okay, like what the Lovers, like, can I please get a little bit more information? And we have the 10 of Pentacles, you guys. The 10 of Pentacles indicates an investment in the future. So again, that did reaffirm for me that for most of you watching this, there is a decision coming up and you have to pick the decision, or you have to pick the path that is going to lead to your highest good, that is going to be in alignment with your higher self. The 10 of Pentacles, you guys, indicates an energy very much that is connected to the idea of long-term investment and sacrificing today for tomorrow, but it's like I'm putting money in this account so that it can grow later on. Or I'm working really hard and I'm missing out on like hanging out with my friends because I really want to make sure that I can have enough money for retirement, or so that I can buy a house, or so that I can have some type of security. I'm reading these two together as picking a path or going down a path that is going to benefit you long term, that's going to bring you prosperous results long term, whether that is in your career or in your love life, you guys. Picking a decision or going down a path, picking a path that makes sense, that's smart, that is looking at the bigger picture, not just going with what feels good in the moment or what you want in the moment. It's like a long term, I'm looking at the big picture. So if this does have to do with love, I'm not going to just go with the F-boy who's blessed, or who I'm very much like, you know, psychologically just trapped with, or I'm not going to pick the career field that I feel like I can brag about to my friends. I'm going to pick something that I know I can sustain long term. I'm not going to sign the lease on an apartment that is out of my price range, or an apartment that I know I can't upkeep just to impress my family, or I'm not going to sign a lease to a car. You know what I'm saying? It's things like that, you guys. It's like going down a path that makes the most sense for you long term, and not just in the moment, not just to impress other people, not just things that's going to make you feel good right now and in this moment. It's like the big picture. All right, so there are your first two cards. We have growth and expansion here with the 3 of Wands, group number 3. This is very important. Again, I feel like you guys are tasked with a opportunity or tasked with a decision where you have to decide, am I going to stay the same, or am I going to push myself and grow? Am I going to stay where I'm at and keep doing the same thing that I'm doing, or am I going to decide to get up and make myself expand, make my life the way I want my life to, the way I can envision my life being, the way I feel like I deserve to live? Am I going to choose to expand, or am I going to choose to stay the same? For some of you, it could be, am I going to choose to expand, or am I going to choose to like keep going down and keep regressing? Expansion can mean an array of different things, you guys. I feel like this is a challenge for a lot of you. Am I going to challenge myself, or am I going to not? I love this card personally because it indicates that we have an opportunity to grow. And for me personally, anytime I have an opportunity that is laid out in front of me and it's like, this situation could help you grow in the long term, I pick that because I don't want to stay the same. I hope when I'm 80, I look at me today and I go, she was a silly girl. Because, you know, if you don't grow, if you don't expand, if you don't learn, you're not living. Like, life is not, like, you're not living life if you stay the same throughout your entire life. If you never grow, if you never learn, if you never expand, there's no progression. And then it's like, what's the point? And I don't mean expansion in regards to money, you guys. Like, money is something that's very much of the world. When I talk about expansion, and yes, this could be talking about financial expansion, growing your finances, which is beautiful and amazing. But when I talk about expansion in regards to like wanting to grow. I'm talking about like learning, evolving in your beliefs, in your morals. We have the Three of Cups. So this could be a point of like, again, struggling between wanting to go hang out with your friends or have fun or pick the option that is more pleasurable in the moment or more beneficial or that's going to give you results right now, versus like, again, the long term and thinking about the long term and thinking about like, okay, well, I can choose to sit here and study and be by myself and be like bored and agitated that I'm putting in all this work and effort to study, or I can go hang out with my friends, which is going to bring me pleasure right now, which is going to make me happy right now. But if we do that right now, perhaps we're going to fail that test, and then long term, that's not going to benefit us. So I'm really seeing this, you guys, as a decision between doing something that, again, we're like comfortable with or something that's going to make us happy, and doing something that we're uncomfortable with or something that's not making us happy in the moment. So yeah, Three of Cups. It could also be talking about celebrating our small victories. The decision. The Two of Swords, you guys, literally talks about, do I go left? Do I go right? You guys may not have clarity on what to do as of right now. Again, I'm just going to say, based on the cards, I think the decision or the path you guys should be taking, and I'm not telling you to do this because it's completely and totally up to you, but the path I would choose if I was in your position with this, I would choose to go down the path that is going to make me struggle, that is going to be more challenging, because I think that is where you're going to gain the most benefit. We also have options being presented to us not knowing if we want to take it or not. For some of you, there's like an opportunity to travel or to do some type of program that involves you leaving behind your family or your friends. I know that's super specific, but that literally, as soon as I picked this up, it was like, came up. There's an opportunity for you guys to do something or to have some type of adventure, but it's taking you away from your family. It's taking you away from your friends. It's taking you away from an environment that's familiar. This could even be a career. Perhaps this is an opportunity for you guys to go into a particular field that you have no experience in, but you have an opportunity to make more money. You have an opportunity to grow, and perhaps you're nervous because there's not that stability that you have in the career that you're in right now. This could even be an opportunity in a relationship, you guys. So perhaps there is an opportunity for you to go on a date with someone and you're kind of hesitant, or you're like, oh, I don't really want to. Maybe there's an opportunity to even end a relationship, right, you guys? And I know that especially can be scary, especially if you've been in a relationship for a long time. And I know some of you may be listening to this and you're like, how is ending a relationship an opportunity? Sometimes when you're in a relationship, and especially when you're in a relationship that you're unhappy with, like, that's preventing you from meeting your soulmate. That's preventing you from meeting someone that you could potentially be happy with or have a potential long-term situation with, right? So I don't know, you guys, I'm really seeing this as us needing to evaluate our options in front of us. And I feel like there is a pull for us to pick the option that is not the easy option. And I know that kind of sucks, but that's what I'm getting with the cards. Pick the option that is going to benefit us more so long term and not just in the moment. We have organization. All right, so this is Spirit literally like, what do you guys need to hear right now? Get organized, babe. Get it together, okay? It says purpose, planning, efficiency now come to me so easily. Make a list, guys, okay? Some of you may be really unorganized. This could be an encouragement for you to literally like start throwing out stuff that you no longer use or you no longer need. And I'm not talking about people or like ideologies, even though that could be the case. I'm also talking about like literal physical things, like getting rid of clothes that no longer fit you or that are stained or that are just taking up space. Getting rid of books that you are not going to read again or that don't provide any value to you. Getting rid of things that don't bring you happiness and I don't want to say minimalism, but it's giving me a little bit of like, let's reduce, okay? Let's get rid of some of the garbage, okay? This could also be talking about quite literally, you guys, like making a to-do list every single day or weekly and figuring out like what you need to do every week to get closer to your goals or to get closer to where it is you want to move to. Move towards. We have courage. You guys, literally, this is it. You guys need to invoke courage. You guys need to choose the path that is going to invoke more courage, or that is calling for you to be more courageous. This says, by shining brave and true and bright, my courage now return this night. Okay, you guys, in order to be courageous, there has to be fear. So if you're going down a path right now, or if you have an opportunity to do something that scares you a little bit, that's the only way you're going to invoke your courage. We are not courageous when we get up and do things that we do every single day, or things that we're comfortable with, or things that we're familiar with. Never are we being courageous when we're doing things that we're comfortable with. Courage only is invoked when we are uncomfortable, when we are fearful, when we are hesitant, okay? And I really feel like the path you guys need to go down is, again, the path that is going to create more abundance or more happiness long term. But in the moment, there's fear. In the moment, there's hesitancy. In the moment, there's like, I don't know what to do. Okay. We have vision. Get clear on what you want. Get clear on what you want. Group 3. There may be a need for us to open our eyes to something. There may be a need for us to get very clear about what we want. Write down how we see our future. Write down what it is that we are expecting moving forward. And then figure out how we can take steps to get there. There needs to be some type of like, I don't know if it's questions. I don't know if you guys need to become little investigators and like dig deeper into certain things, but I feel like for some of you, there's a lack of clarity, but there's a lack of clarity because you don't want to ask difficult questions, or because you don't want to seem like I'm being too inquisitive, or I'm asking too many, and I feel like you need that. Like, questions are good. Difficult conversations are good. They may not feel good in the moment, but like long term, if you have the truth, then that's ultimately beneficial for you guys, okay? Maybe that's even an encouragement for you guys to ask for a sign from your guides. We have transformation, and this says, shield, let go, make room for greatness. Oh, did I say that? Did I literally just say that? Where did I say that? Organization, okay? Make room. Make room. I have said this in many readings before, you guys, but your new life is going to cost you your old life. If you are wanting to invoke change, if you're wanting to get out of stagnation, if you're wanting to have different options in your life, or if you're wanting to lead a life that is different than where you are right now, it's going to cost you what you have right now, okay? You cannot be the person that you want to be and hold on to the person that you are. You cannot have the relationship of your dreams and hold on to the relationship you have now, because if that was the relationship of your dreams, you wouldn't be wishing for the relationship of your dreams or the person of your dreams. If you are in a career field that makes you happy, you're not going to be like, oh, I wish I was making more money, or I wish that I could do this or that. Like, in order to have what we want, we have to make room for it. We have to release things that are not in alignment with what that is, which again, back to the freaking lovers, being in alignment with your highest self, with your highest good. Let go, make room for greatness, transformation. Okay, so there may be a burning up of what is existing right now in your life, you guys, or an igniting. We have the skull of illumination, clarity. There needs to be clarity, you guys. How do we receive clarity? We receive clarity sometimes through sitting with ourselves and thinking things out and really trying to evaluate within ourselves what we want, what we don't want, and being very honest and raw. And sometimes that's difficult. Sometimes we gain clarity through asking more questions, through being more, through being blunt, through being very like raw with people. From asking people to be very raw and blunt with us, even if it hurts, even if we don't want to hear it. Facing the truth, you guys. That's how we get illumination. Not all of you are struggling with a lack of clarity. Some of you are just struggling with a fear of like letting go of what is right now or losing what you have right now. But there are others of you here where you need clarity in order to feel confident in moving forward. We have journey, which signifies change, travel. Some of you could have a desire to literally like change your living situation and travel and move and live in a new country or live in a new city, town, whatever. Yeah, I'm really just seeing this journey as us taking a journey, us again going down a different path, change happening. But it's like we're choosing to do this journey. It's not a journey that I feel like is being forced on us. It's literally like we can either expand or we can stay the same. It's your choice. We have death, which obviously with the transformation makes sense, you guys. The death of the old, welcoming in the new. Death is not a negative thing, you guys. Death is not bad. It just is a natural cycle of life. Such is when things fall apart in our life or when we have to move on from certain situations. Like, that's not necessarily negative, even though we may feel very negative about it in the moment. I think what is important is the fact that we have had the courage to experience those things, to experience that part of our life, and to be willing to let it go, knowing, moving forward with the knowledge that like we did all we can do and like something better is awaiting me. Or something, maybe it's not even better. Maybe it's just more in alignment with what we want or who we are, right? The next card I have here, you guys, is your own path. And it says, I follow my own unique path with courage and strength. You guys, the cards are freaky. Okay, you guys. So again, I feel like this is choosing a path that may seem more difficult, especially to outsiders. It may seem like, why are you doing that? Like, you have such a comfortable relationship, or you have such a stable relationship right now. Why are you choosing to end it? The dating market is horrible. And it's like, well, I'm unhappy. Like, I don't feel like I've found my soulmate, and I'm gonna regret it if I don't carve my own path and try to find that person. Or leaving a career field. Why are you doing that? Well, because it's not making me happy. But you make so much money. Okay, but like, it's not making me happy. I'm miserable. I hate waking up every day and going to work. Ending a friendship. Why would you end that friendship? They've done this for you. They've done that. Well, they were also really mean to me, or they weren't supportive. Why are you cutting off your family? Because they suck. Okay? Like, there's an array of different examples I can give you guys with this, but it's choosing something that you know deep down in your heart space that this is the path for you. And there is some fear in choosing this path. There is some hesitancy in choosing this path, but that doesn't make it like not meant for you. That doesn't mean it's not good. That doesn't mean it's not going to render positive outcomes. Follow your own unique path with courage and strength. The last card I have for you guys is Cinnabar. And this says manifestation, wealth, inspiration. It's connected to Leo. Okay, so Sun, Moon, Rising, Leo, hello. It's also connected to Mercury, which is connected to Gemini and Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, hello. This says, known as the Alchemist Stone, Cinnabar is a crystal used to enhance metaphysical abilities. Call in abundance and manifest your heart's desires. Cinnabar's name originated from the Parisian word meaning of dragon's blood. Refers to the tiny red gem sprinkled across the stone. This crystal is powerful in enhancing your life force, giving you the stamina you need to carry out your task and to go after things that you can feel. Go after the things that can feel larger than life. Cinnabar grounds and encourages you while you reach beyond what you believed was possible. I'm gonna read that last part one more time. While you reach beyond what you believed was possible. Okay, guys, so literally, like, all these cards are basically like, babe, now is the time to expand. Now is the time to go down that path. And I know you think that it's gonna be difficult, and that's because it is. It's gonna require courage. It's gonna require strength. However, you have what it takes to make that possible. Look at the big picture. Are you gonna regret not going down the path that you're feeling called to? Are you gonna regret that when you're 80? Are you gonna regret that when you are in your bed and you're just like, I let my whole life pass me by? Like, I really want you guys to evaluate the big picture of your life. I feel like that's what this reading is all about. Evaluating the larger picture, evaluating like what is going to be important to you at the end of the day. And not just what's important to you right now, not just what it looks like on the outside, not other people's perspectives or opinions, but what is important to you at the end of the day. What is going to be the grand picture of your life at the end of the day? That's what this reading is all about. I really love this, you guys. Okay, group number 3. That is what I have for you guys. Let me know below if this resonated or if you guys are understanding. Thank you guys so much. I love you, and I'll talk to you guys really soon.